What's up, guys? Welcome back to Fathead Dino. Today we will be taking a look at the launch and battle vehicle set that has the Velociraptor and is it Molten Krebs? I forget. Anyway, yep. I posted a little YouTube short about this like a week ago or something like that, and now we are reviewing it. Little notes though, I did not get a chance to buy those what are they called, the story packs. I'll have to wait until my next paycheck and I might think about it, but there's been a lot of comic book stuff coming out lately, and if you guys don't know, I read comic books and I also collect that stuff, and also the Marvel stuff. I bought the Fantastic Four figures, which I don't know if mine's got delayed or something because they are not coming, but the official release date is August something. So, until that point, I'm not too worried about it. And then after that, if they don't start shipping out, then I might be a bit upset. But yeah. So let's just take a look at the box first. So anyway, so the box is like we saw the normal Jurassic World rebirth box with the Spinosaurus on the side. That seems to be what they're using, unless if it's like one of the bigger dinosaurs, like the T-Rex, they use the T-Rex. The Spinosaurus is like the generic one that they use. So the T-Rex. You got how the vehicle is done and everything, and it looks like they're finally taking some things with the vehicles, like some artistic liberties, because if you see, they put a launcher right there, which is very nice and cool. And it's nice because like they can do that, and then you can also take it off and it can be the movie vehicle. I don't know why they didn't start doing that earlier, but they're finally starting to take some creative liberties. I really like this vehicle in the movie. It's kind of unrealistic that it actually still works. But let's get this thing open. So first we're going to take off the Velociraptor. It should just be these two little twist ties. There we go. And I have a lot to say about these raptors. Anyway. And then we are going to just take this off. Sorry about my fingers, guys. I slammed my finger in the door. Well, it got slammed in the door. And I have to do that now for like, I think the doctor said like a week or two, which is great. But it shouldn't be that bad. And these just come and twist out pretty simple. Try not to knock over my camera like I did all the other reviews. And this just cams out. As you can see, there are these two things that like to stay on there. You kind of just have to pull those out. The little holes, and these are just trash, so you can get rid of those. They don't really help it stay in place either. Well, they might a bit, but yeah. Oh, and what is this? So this does not come with the thing. This is actually the Hammond collection flare. This probably just fell off of my shelf because I had this stored right next to my shelf. So that's what that is. Okay. And then I think we could probably just tear these. Alright, I don't know. I've been trying not to keep boxes lately, so yep, those just come right out. Yep, there we go. And we need to do a little twist tie thing for this little guy. There we go. There we go. And this is just another one of those. Okay, and we're all good. First, I want to point something out. Let me just move my camera up a bit. I would like to point this out. My character, let me just turn down this light. Holy crap. Okay, my character came with some paint right there. I just can scratch that off. And as you see, it just came off. Anyway, now it's time to turn back on the light. There we go. So I think first we're going to start with the lamest figure in this thing, Molten Krebs. So you see, very nice detail. I don't know if this is a exclusive figure, but this is the only set that he comes in, I'm pretty sure of. But it didn't say it's exclusive, I don't think, on the box. So there's that. So the head sculpt is pretty good, like most Mattel stuff. Like You know, I'll probably, you know, I don't know if I'll get the story packs. Maybe if they do like the Hammond collection ones. I mean, don't worry. I'm going to try to get the story packs, but if they're not available, I'm not going to stress about it. Plus, they just announced that other reimagined set with like the Giganotosaurus, and it's a rubber dinosaur. I didn't pick up the Indominus Rex, but I've been kind of wanting to, because like since it is rubber and it swallows, it's pretty cool. But yeah, the head sculpt's very nice. It's short. Now my head has like a little, it keeps on wanting to twist, like see that? I don't know. But yeah, so for articulation, it comes like that. It can move in and out. These figures have kind of been feeling a bit stiff, a lot of the Rebirth figures in my opinion. Especially, also kind of fat, like Jonathan Bailey's one that's in the story, in the big story pack or whatever it was like, he looked very like bloated. But yeah, anyway, so articulation's just normal, and yeah, and the short is untucked. Like, it has like a very, watch this. See that? It's like a spring. And anyway, next up we're going to talk about the Velociraptor. These Velociraptors I liked in the movie, even if they only showed up for like 2 seconds. But as you guys know, we're getting some deleted scenes that we're finally getting a better look at. And yeah, they look interesting. I'm hoping they do a director's cut. It will only be like 6 minutes more footage, but that's fine, you know, that's fine. I'll pay for that. And these, a lot of people think the JP3 Raptors are the best looking ones. I don't. I think it's the false Velociraptors and the tiger striped ones, but this one does look kind of snazzy, I'm not gonna lie. But he's like very weird. Like they did a whole entire different sculpt on these. It almost makes them look fat, but the teeth are a different they're like separate. The top ones are, the bottom ones aren't. But that makes them have like a nice little sharp thing. And I kind of, the Duncan, I probably will pick, if I do pick up any of the story packs, I'm going to pick up the Duncan one, because that comes with a different Velociraptor. And if I do pick up another one, I'll pick up another one with another Velociraptor. I forget which one, is it the Zora Bennett one again? It comes with a Velociraptor, because I do like the look of these Velociraptors a lot. The stripes come back in there, I was a little bit on the tail. And like, sculpting's kind of weird on it because it's kind of all over the place. And that, like, I don't know, they're kind of like weird and fat. And this one's like kneeling down, like this, like it's getting ready to jump. Like, you remember when the guy was peeing and he went, and then the I forget, those Metrodons or whatever came down, you know. I bet we'll get a toy of those for like Christmas time. Like around like November, we'll probably get an announcement of those, which would be fun. Don't know if I ask for them for Christmas. Maybe I will. I don't know. Maybe I'll just buy it. I really don't know. But as you see, it moves in and out. Very cool. And it does have some paint on the bottom, which is nice. And if you want to scan that, go ahead. And the tail rotates all the way around. Articulation on this guy, you can go like that. Get some nice running poses. But yeah, I think I might, the two story packs that I do kind of want are the one that comes with the Zora Bennett, and the other one that has Duncan, because I do want a Duncan figure. So yeah, and they even have the little Osteoderms on the back. Anyway, let's take a look at the vehicle now, shall we? Just give me one moment. Okay, so this vehicle right here, this vehicle was very cool, but it looked kind of weird, because like the timeline's a bit weird on this movie, because like the engine stuff, but it looked like Biosynthetic. But anyway, but these are just clip-ons. They come off. Oh, that's the wrong way. They come off separate, and they just plug in here, which is nice. And there's the big giant TRex pack that comes with the boat. I definitely will be picking that up once I get a chance. If that makes sense. There we go. And then this, as you see, has a little knob on the back. There's pegs back there too. It just plugs in there, and I think they did that on purpose, so for the collectors that don't want that, just take it out. But I think it's fun when these have little gimmicks and action features because they're very cool to do. Yeah, okay. So is this very movie accurate? Yeah, it is. Take this off. Oh crap. Just give me a moment. As you see, very movie accurate. Very nice, and there's a lot of stickers on the front to indicate this. But this is like a mix between like the old Jeeps but new since it was electric, and it was very weird. And I do have some paint rub up there. You can't really see it. There you go. You can see it. But yeah, and there's like this is nice because there's pegs on it, so now I can put more figures and stuff on here. The tires are not painted, which is fine, but it does roll back and forth. And there is enough room in here to put your figure. I'll probably put him through the top. There you go, and he can be in there. Oh, and there's more red paint right there. So I don't know what this red paint is, but is it this one's? Yeah, they are. Look, it just scratches off. Oh, look, there's even more paint right there. Yeah, that's very weird. I don't know why there's paint that isn't even on the figure that's on here. It doesn't make any sense, to be quite honest. But yeah, there's nice Jurassic Park, like tan color than the red. O2 engine. Even though the lab looked more like Biosyn, but you know, that'd be okay. And the thing right here, it plugs in here. And you can, little pegs on his feet, you can put them in. But you get the idea. Put him in, and then he can hold these, as you can see. It's going to take a while, but most kids are just going to be like this and go, yeah, yeah. And it does have some articulation, it looks like. This can move up, and that can move. So there's a pivot right there. So you can see there's a pivot. So, and then there's a pivot right here. So if you want the gun stored away, you can totally do that. Like, or it could be like, it's remote controlled operator from the front, but oopsie, just give me a minute. You know, but also if you need to shoot upwards, or turn it around. Whoa, that went off flying. Or turn it around. You know, but yeah, it is a bit stiff to move, but I think that's good. It does, that should mean it won't get, it's gonna take longer for it to get loose for kids that play with it. And yes, you saw the one just kind of flew off, but here is the net one. Yeah, so the other one kind of flew off like into the carpet. The carpet ate it. It was the carpet monster. But we got our Velociraptor right here, and we'll fire this at it. Bam, and as you see, it hit it right dead end. And these shoot really far. I don't know if you can see that, but here, I'm gonna move it off camera, and you'll see. See that? It went off to the other side. So you know that's a pretty good range of motion. I do wish this would have been like maybe some type of net though, like actual net, but I understand why they went with plastic. But yeah, very, very cool. And I think that we're gonna make it come to a close for this video. If you guys enjoyed this, remember to like and subscribe, because my goal is 300 subscribers before the end of the year. And if we hit that goal, well, guess what? I will be doing a giveaway of a figure. And that is if we hit that goal before the end of the year. If we hit it, like almost, and then I hit 300 subscribers, like right after the year is 2026, well then we didn't hit the goal for the year. So remember, if you want to enter a giveaway, you got to be subscribed, and my goal is 300 subscribers, so we can do a giveaway. And I also have a Facebook. I'll put the link in the description below, and go on that and follow me there. I don't post a lot on there, but like I do more of like news stuff. Like this is like what I ordered in for today, or what came in the mail. Yeah, definitely go follow me on that, because I do a lot of good stuff there. And if you guys like what you see, remember to like and subscribe. Peace. God bless you all. Have a great day, and remember to stay awesome. Bye bye.